me, please type in S in the chat window. Okay, good evening folks. Before starting this session, let me give a brief introduction about myself. My name is Ilyas. I did master's degree in computer applications. In 1999, I started my career as a Java developer. In 2000, I switched to SAP. In SAP as a ABAPer in SD, MM, FI modules. From 2003 onwards, I am working as a BW consultant. So when SAP acquired the business objects in 2008, from 2008 onwards, BW, business objects consultants. Again in business objects, my area of expertise, SAP BOBA, SAP BODS. Okay, in SAP BOBA, working with Universe Designer tool, information design tool, report development using web intelligence, report development using dashboard design, Crystal reports 2008, 2011, Crystal reports for enterprise. Okay, business objects explorer, business objects analysis, all these tools. So I am a certified SAP HANA consultant. So I have been working with SAP HANA since a year and a half with SAP BW 7.3 and with SAP BOBA projects. So before starting today's session, let me give a brief introduction to the agenda of today's session. The agenda for today's session is, first we'll start with the course roadmap. So the purpose of going through this course map, walking through the course map is course roadmap. After completing this part of the session, you will come to know what are the topics we'll be covering in this course, okay, and how far we are reaching your expectations. Then I will give you a brief overview, a brief product overview to SAP BOBI 4.1. Then we'll spend significant amount of time in the questionnaires. Okay, so before starting the roadmap, as of now, if you want to contract very good if you want to crack very good contract in SAP BOBA projects, or if you want to crack very good job in SAP BOBA, you're supposed to know how to work with SAP BOBA with SAP source system perspective as well as non-SAP source system perspective. So once SAP acquired the business objects in 2008, SAP classified their customers into two types. One is SAP customers. Who are SAP customers? The customers who are using SAP BOBA with respect to SAP source systems like SAP BW, SAP HANA, which is an in-memory database of SAP, SAP MaxDB, and other SAP Business Suite applications like ECC, CRM. Who are non-SAP customers? The customers who are using SAP BOBA with non-SAP source systems like Oracle, SQL, any other databases, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Oracle apps, other applications, other ERPs. As of now, the business objects tool is BOBA tools are strongly integrated with SAP BW as well as SAP HANA, other SAP source systems. At the same time, business objects BI tools are compatible with all non-SAP source systems also. So in this area also, we have so many jobs coming in the market. So whatever the clients, thousands of clients who are using SAP BW with BEX reporting, eventually they have to move to business objects. At the same time, on top of SAP HANA, only certified reporting tools are SAP BOBI. In this course, we will cover SAP BOBA 4.1 with respect of SAP source systems and non-SAP source systems. Like in SAP source systems, we'll take SAP BW, SAP HANA, okay, SAP ECC as a source systems, and non-SAP Oracle, SQL Server, other databases. So let's start with the course roadmap. If a client is implementing SAP BOBJ project, how SAP BOBJ project will start? The client required the report development using web intelligence, dashboard design, using crystal reports. Before start report development, whatever the client, the source systems in the client landscape, based on those source systems, we'll create the semantic layer. There is a concept of semantic layer. So what is the concept of? So this is a semantic layer. Suppose I require a universe on top of a database. First we will design the universe. Once the universe is ready, then we can start report development using that universe. Well, the universe is a semantic layer. It does not contain the data physically. It's a layer between your reporting tool and the source. In fact, on top of SAP BW, we don't require the universe from SAP BOBJ 4.1 onwards. Other than SAP BW, we require the universe. So that is the reason in any SAP BOBJ project, the universe development phase is very, very important. So you suppose now what are the different tools we'll use in SAP BOBJ 4.0 platform to design the universes based on various source systems. In order to design the universe in SAP BOBJ 4.1 and 4.0 also, the main tool is information design tool. At the same time, there is another tool, universe designer tool, but the main tool will be information design tool. So first we'll start with introduction to SAP BOBJ. What is the architecture of SAP BOBJ? What are the different tools we have in SAP BOBJ 3.x platform, BA 4.4, 4.1, the complete overview of all the tools. Then what are the data manager tools, designer tools, business user tools, admin tools, how the tools are classified. Okay, what is the classification of tools under SAP BOBJ platform? Then we'll start with the tools with designing the universe. So the tools we are using in BOBJ 4.0 or 4.1 platform for designing the universes, IDT and UDT. So we'll cover all the concepts of UDT and IDT with upgradation, with the conversion, okay, with conversion process also, like designing the complex universes by using various concepts of information design tool. So resolving the problems whenever we come across any type of problems in the universe design phase, like loops, SQL traps, chasm traps. So you can go through all the syllabus. Now, not only designing the universes on top of non-SAP source systems, designing the universes based on SAP HANA scenarios, okay, for different finance scenarios, sales scenarios, procurement scenarios. Then how to connect to SAP BW in order to use BEX as a source in various reporting tools, BACS connections. So converting UNE to UNX universe. So after completion of this IDT and UDT, so I will teach IDT and UDT parallelly so that you can see the enhancements. We can see all the enhancements of information design tool when comparing with universe designer tool. At the same time, including conversion and upgradation process. So after completing the universe designing using information design tool and universe designer tool, then we'll move on to report development. So in report development, we'll start with web intelligence. How to design the reports by using various concepts of web intelligence, how to use different data presentation methods, formatting options, okay, data synchronization, complex web reports based on different source systems, okay, and how to design the web reports based on BW as a source, BigQuery as a source, and based on SAP HANA as a source. Then Crystal reports for enterprise, designing highly formatted reports using Crystal reports for enterprise based on different SAP and non-SAP source systems. Again, here also we'll take SAP source systems, SAP BW, SAP HANA, other non-SAP source systems like SQL Server, Oracle. So dashboard design. So in dashboard design, creation of and designing the dashboard reports using static data, using dynamic connections, means static dashboards and dynamic dashboards, using various type of components and various types of connections like Query as Web Service connection, Live Office connections, SAP NetWeaver BW connection, using the query browser to connect to SAP HANA, SAP BigQuery directly. So business objects analysis. So business objects analysis is an ad hoc reporting tool on top of only WebApp applications. So we can use BO analysis for ad hoc reporting purpose on top of BW. It supports third-party WebApp applications also like Hyperlinks-based Microsoft SQL Server analysis, including SAP HANA using WebApp connection. Then Business Objects Explorer. Okay, Business Object Explorer is a tool to search and explore the data in order to find out immediate answers to the business questions. So in this tool, how to create the information spaces based on SAP HANA, based on UNX universes, then how to explore the data based on these information spaces, how to prepare the exploration view. Then Live Office reportings. Then administration tools. Some of the admin tools which are required for BO consultants, SAP BOBA consultants, like how to use CMC in development perspective, in BO consultant perspective, how to use LCM for the transportation to transport the object from one box to another box in the system landscape, and how to use the upgrade manager tool to upgrade previous version of CMS to latest version of BA 4.0, 4.1 CMS, and advanced topics like SAP Business Object Studio, Design Studio. So this is a new tool introduced by SAP which completely supports BA mobile as well as whatever the analytical applications, dashboards we designed in BO Design Studio, we can publish them to desktop browsers, iPhones, iPads, SAP Lumira. Okay, all these are the new tools will be covered in BA 4.1. Then for every class we'll be having assignments. Suppose for information design tool, we are teaching the joins. After completing the joins, we'll have the assignments. Now loops. After completing the loops concept, how to resolve the loops, okay, using various methods, corresponding assignments. Chasm traps, span traps, derived tables, one end-to-end assignments also be given in universe designing. Not only in universe designing part, the assignments will be in each and every tool, including dashboard reports, web intelligence and all. So some sample POC projects, okay, some sample, some real-time blueprints also provided so that you can go through those real-time blueprints and you can simulate those type of reports in your sandbox. So here we'll cover sales scenario, finance scenarios, inventory scenarios, opportunity management scenarios, CRM campaign scenarios for reporting purpose. Some of the reports, consolidated income statements, balance sheet reports, PL and profit and loss reports, using Crystal reports, using maybe some other tools will be discussed. So this is our course roadmap. So in this course roadmap, for every tool we have a specific number of hours. We will cover the tool in those specific number of hours. Now let's move on to SAP BOBA 4.1 product overview. What is business objects? SAP business objects. In 2008, we'll see the history of the business objects. So in the product overview, I start from history of the business objects. Before starting the history of the business objects, in 2008, when SAP acquired the business objects, because the business object is a platform, my friends. Again, in business objects, we have various categories of tools. SAP released business object as a platform. BOBJ means it's a platform, SAP BOBJ. Under SAP BOBJ platform, first category is SAP BOBI. SAP BOBI. The current version is 4.1. What is SAP BOBI? Business intelligence, all reporting tools. Reporting tools. So the purpose of reporting tools, using these tools, you can connect to any source system. It can be SAP or non-SAP or file system for your report generation, for your analytical applications, which are required for the business, for decision making, for forecasting, for planning, for budgeting, for various business decisions, for various purpose of the business. Second one is SAP BODS. This is also a tool under business objects platform. SAP BODS. What is SAP BODS? It's an EIM tool. EIM stands for Enterprise Information Management. In the sense, a client can use this tool as a data migration tool in any data migration project, and at the same time, the client can use this tool as an ETL tool in any SAP or non-SAP data warehousing project. Data migration tool. Because SAP BODS supports both the transforms. The transforms related to data migration, the transform related to ETL, extract, transform, and load. Like Informatica data stage, it's also a very full-fledged ETL tool. Okay, so that a client can use in any data warehousing application. It can be SAP or non-SAP. So this is also a business objects tool. See, SAP business objects. But what type of tool it is? This tool under EIM category. It's not BI tool. It's an EIM. Third one is SAP BOPC. SAP BOPC, Business Objects Planning and Consolidation. The current version is 10. This is an EPM tool of SAP. EPM, Enterprise Performance Management. So this is a process-centric tool. The client can use this tool for planning. Again, planning, it supports expense planning, revenue planning, budgeting, and for legal consolidation. So like this, business object is a very big platform, my friends. In business objects, again, we have various categories of tools. SAP BOBI, SAP BODS, SAP BOPC. Now our course is with SAP BOBI. So this course is for SAP BOBI reporting tools. Okay. Now we'll see the brief history of business objects and what are the tools under business objects BI platform. Because again in SAP BOBI there are a bunch of tools. Though BOBI falls under business objects platform, BOBI itself is a platform. The reason is again here we have further classification. So there are a bunch of tools again further classified into administration tools, designer tools, data manager tools, as well as the business user tools. So that is the reason the BOBI itself is a platform. So we'll see what is this platform, what are the different categories of tools under this platform again. Business Objects is a French-based company established in 1990. The primary products of this company is BI products, means business intelligence products, mainly reporting tools. When SAP introduced reporting tools, when Business Objects released their first version of reporting tools, Then after, they keep adding more features to the reporting tools to make these tools more mature. Like when SAP released a BW in 1998, so we have very few features. Now SAP BW 7.3, 7.4 is very matured MOLAP application. In the same way, after releasing this business objects reporting tool, business objects keep adding more and new features to this tool as time passes by to make these tools more mature. Okay, in 1992, the slice and dice panel was introduced, allowing the user to add multiple sorts, breaks, filters, and calculation through an easy interface, as well as to pivot the data into cross-tab reports. In 1993, alerts were added to highlight the exceptions. In 1995, business query for Excel allowed, means basically they added the support for MS Office products. In 1996, business objects was re-architectured as 32-bit application and introduced the microcube technology. We'll talk about what is this microcube technology in the course. In 1996, support was added for SBase, MetaCube, and Oracle Express. So they extended the support for other OLAP applications, other data warehousing applications such as Hyperion SBase, MetaCube, and Oracle Express. In 1997, Business Miner was first launched, which is the first data mining product of business objects. In 1997, Webby Thin Client was released in December, enabling e-business intelligence in which customers shared information across an extranet with suppliers and external business partners. In 2000, InfoView was released, which is business objects portal for web interface for all web-related activities. In 2001, and for single sign-on as well. In 2001, ITER was launched, allowing administrators to track the use of documents, universes, and objects by users and groups. In 2001, Application Foundation and Business Objects Analytics were launched, providing companies with pre-built application as well as development environment for analytical applications that use the business objects and Webby infrastructure. In 2002, Webby 2.7 was launched and allowing more capabilities drilled down from summary of MOLAP cubes and all. In 2003, Business Object was released Webby 6.0. In 2004, Business Objects released 6.5 version. In 2005, Business Objects released XIR1. So we'll talk about these XIR1, XIR2, XIR3 architectures in the course. So Business Object released Business Object XIR2, and in 2008, Business Object was acquired by SAP for $6.1 billion. The deal was finalized for $6.1 billion. Well, who is SAP? SAP is a very big vendor in ERP products. They have so many ERP products. At the same time, they do have one MOLAP application with SAP BW. With SAP BW, the reporting tools are BEX, but the BEX are capable of connecting to only BW. BEX cannot connect to any other non-SAP applications or other data warehousing applications. So SAP needs to have one reporting platform so that the client can use the reporting platform as a common reporting platform on their entire landscape. So Business Object is a tool, can connect to any type of source system. It can be BW or Hyperion SBase or SQL Server Analysis, SAP or non-SAP data warehousing application, OLTP applications, file systems. So with that intention, SAP required a common reporting platform so that they can manage all the clients, okay, because they want to grow very big in data warehousing market. That is the reason SAP acquired the Business Objects. Once the acquisition is done, so after acquisition, SAP released the first version of Business Object is XIR3, because when they acquired the Business Objects, the version is XIR2. So these are the very old versions of Business Objects: BO 5.x versions, BO 6.x versions, XIR1, XIR2. So when SAP acquired the Business Object, the version of the Business Object is XIR2. SAP released SAP BOBJ 4.0 in 2011. Before 2008 and 2011, between 2008 and 2011, SAP released two versions of business objects, XI 3.0, XI 3.1. 2011 BI, SAP BOBJ 4.4. Okay, when SAP released XI 3.0, XI 3.1 business objects BI platform, what are the classification? How the tools under BI platform is classified by SAP? The tools which falls under SAP BOBJ are classified in four main categories. One is administrator tools, second one is business user tools, third one is data manager tools, fourth one is designer tools. So this is a classification. The business user tools, the designer tools, the data manager tools, and administrator tools. So who are the business users? Suppose an enterprise implementing SAP BOBJ project. A manufacturing company, a retail company, a banking sector, or insurance sector, any enterprise. Once they implemented SAP BOBJ project, so whatever the reports developed by BO consultants, these reports has to be broadcasted to different business users. Who are the business users? The business people in the enterprise responsible for decision making. The business people who require these reports and analysis for decision making process. So whenever we are designing a report, so finally that report required by a business user. Let me show you, sorry. So let me show you one report. Okay, if you look at this report, a customer backlog summary report, a web intelligence report, SAP BOBJ web report. So who required this report? See, these are the business users who required this report, like general managers, controllers, MOBA managers, sales managers, SBU managers, marketing managers, telemarketing managers. What are the business user tools under SAP BOBJ platform? The tools that can be used by business users to perform various types of business user activities. That can be viewing a report or scheduling a report, using a tool to design or to generate small ad hoc report. So for these type of business user activities, what are the tools under SAP BOBJ platform that can be used by business user with a proper training so that they can perform business user related activities? Those tools falls under business user tools. If you look at this tool, these tools, in these tools, the first tool is InfoView. Business Objects Enterprise InfoView. This is XI 3.1 nomenclature. The category, the classification is same in SAP BOBJ 4.2 also, but the nomenclatures, okay, for most of the tools, SAP changed the nomenclature, the name of the tools. If you see the significant nomenclature differences when comparing with XI 3.1 to BA 4.2. In this table, you can see the nomenclature differences when comparing with XI 3.1 in BA 4.0. Info view. What is info view? BA Launchpad. When SAP released the when Business Objects released the info view in 2000 for single sign-on. So what is a BA Launchpad? Now the name of the tool has been changed as a BA Launchpad with so many new enhancements. So in BA 4.0, what's new in BA 4.0? Whatever the tools that are exist in XI 3.1, for all the tools, SAP enhanced those tools by adding the new features, by adding the new functionalities. At the same time, some new tools have been introduced. The tools like Information Design Tool, Crystal Reports for Enterprise, Business Objects Analysis, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Upgrade Manager tool. All these are the new tools introduced by SAP in BA 4.0, along with whatever the tools that exist in XI 3.1, okay, enhancements including adding the new features, new functionalities. But at the same time, there are some tools which are obsolete in BA 4.0 when comparing with XI 3.1. So there are 3 tools end of lives in BA 4.0. We'll see those tools. So basically, what's new in BA 4.0? So BA 4.0. So this is the equation for BA 4.0. SAP BO BA 4.0. The tools in XI 3.1 with enhancements plus new tools. New tools like IDT, Crystal Reports for Enterprise, okay, other tools. Now what is this BA Launchpad? BA Launchpad is a business objects portal. BA Launchpad provides an interface to SAP Business Objects Business Intelligence Platform repository that enables us to navigate, to view and manage our business intelligence documents. It can be a Webby document, it can be a Crystal Reports, or it can be Analysis Workspace, any other document. In Business Objects, BOBJ, this is the main server of Business Objects, CMS, Central Management Server, where all the BA content resides. This is also known as BO repository, Business Objects Repository. BOBJ Enterprise. So what is BA Launchpad? BA Launchpad is a web-based tool. Okay, with the web server we can connect to this CMS. The business user can connect to the CMS, not only business user. So BA Launchpad can be used by business users, BO developers, BO administrators, and this tool can also be used by business user to connect to CMS, and they can view the reports, whatever the BA content that exists in CMS. So this is a BA Launchpad. Using the BA Launchpad, we are connecting to BOBJ Enterprise, our Business Objects Repository, our Business Objects Central Management Server. What is this tool? It's a web-based tool using which the business user can navigate to different folders as per their authorizations, and they can view the reports, they can schedule the reports, and they can launch a bunch of web client tools also here. These are the web client tools, the tools which are browser-based tools. So this is a Webby report. This is one of the Webby document. Now the business user wants to view a Crystal report. So these are the crystal reports. The next tool is Web Intelligence. If you look at this Web Intelligence is a business user tool. In some specific scenario, the business user can use the Web Intelligence, and a report developer, a business object web developer can also use this tool. This is also a designer tool. Okay. Before going to how a Web Intelligence will act as a business user tool, let me explain what are the different designer tools in BOBJ platform. So what exactly a designer tool, and what are the different categories of different types of designer tools in SAP BOBJ platform. So what are the different needs for which need we will select what type of designer tool. For specific need of a customer, we have a specific designer tools. Different designer tools for different needs of a customer. First, designer tool. What is a designer tool is, suppose this is a report. So in this report, what exactly a report? Report is a presentation of the data in a tabular format, in the chart format, which can be understandable by business user, okay, for decision making. But technically speaking, what is a report? It doesn't matter what type of report it is. Every report is a result of a query. Every report is a result of a query. These are source. I need a report. So how we are going to get this report? First, we have to design the query based on the source system. Once you execute the query, the result of the query is nothing but a report. Suppose in a RDBMS, there is a table called sale table. Just I need the sale details, say order number, material ID, customer ID, order amount. In that case, we are writing a corresponding SQL query and we are executing this select statement. Select order number, sale ID, comma, material ID, customer number, order amount from sale table. So the result of this query is nothing but whatever the report required. Now in designer tool also, all the designer tool facilitates to design the query as per the requirements of a business. Now the question is, are we going to write very complex select statements or complex MDX expressions to design the query? No. All these designer tools provides graphical user interface to design the query. Suppose this is a Web Intelligence. What is Web Intelligence? Is a designer tool. So let me show you what exactly in a designer tool, why it's a designer tool, what we are doing in a designer tool. Like if you are from SAP BW background, in SAP BW, there is a tool called BEX Query Designer. Under BEX, there is a tool, BEX Query Designer. What is the purpose of this BEX Query Designer? Using the BEX Query Designer, you can connect to SAP BW server and you can select any info provider to design the query, because every report is a result of a query. But here we have only one designer tool. In business objects, we have different designer tools for different needs of a customer. I am selecting any source supported by SAP BOBJ Web Intelligence. Suppose I'm selecting a universe, a semantic layer. You can directly select the BEX query as a source from BW using the BACS connection, spreadsheet. There are different source systems. So once I selected the source system, in Web Intelligence, this is called query panel. Look at this. This is query panel. What is a query panel? In query panel, you have to design the query based on your reporting requirement, because every report is a result of a query. All designer tools provide the facility to design the query using graphical user interface. Well, I need a small report in which I need year as a dimensional object, state, sales revenue, quantity sold. Once I design corresponding query, see behind the scene, the tool will generate the inferred SQL. If it is a relational universe, inferred SQL. If it is a OLAP universe, it's an MDX query or MDX expression. This is a query. Once you design the query, execute this query. The result of the query is nothing but a report. So what are the main designer tools in SAP BOBA 4.0 platform? In SAP BOBA 4.0, there are 5 main designer tools for different needs of a customer. First one, crystal reports. Access and transform corporate data into highly formatted reports for greater insight. Whenever a client requires highly formatted reports, then we can go for crystal reports. So in BA 4.0, there are 2 types of crystal reports. Crystal reports 2011 and the new tool introduced by SAP is crystal reports for enterprise, which is an enterprise edition of crystal reports. But crystal reports for enterprise is also a designer tool. So these are crystal reports for enterprise. So in order to get this report, first we have to design the crystal report, see, by including the objects. This is called design window. Crystal reports design window, where we have report header, page header, body, the report footer, page footer, include the object, set the properties of the object. There is significant designing process is required before generating this type of report. So here also, this tool also provide a graphical user interface to design your report. So this is also a designer tool. But what type of reports we can generate using crystal reports? Highly formatted reports for greater insight. Second one is dashboard. Dashboard design 4.0. What is dashboard design 4.0? The name of the tool in Excel 3.1 version is Excelsius. The name of the tool is Business Object Excelsius Platform. The name has been changed in BA 4.0 as SAP Business Object Dashboard Design. This tool is a specialized tool for visualization reports, reports with dashboard reports with visualization. So visualize the data for better decision making. Let me show you a sample dashboard report. This is a HR dashboard report. So reports with visualization. See, these are dashboard report. So how we are getting this dashboard report? In order to get this dashboard report also, first we have to design this dashboard report. So this is also a designer tool. So as per your dashboard reporting requirements, what are the components are required? So include the components like charts, maps, different types of selectors, create the dynamic connections, bind the data to the charts, set the properties of charts. There is a significant designing process required here. Using this tool, we are designing the dashboard reports. So this is also a designer tool. Web Intelligence. The name of the tool in BA 4.0 is Interactive Analysis. Web Intelligence. The name of this tool in BA 4.0 is SAP Business Objects Interactive Analysis 4.0. So what is the purpose of this tool? In which scenarios the client required this tool? Web Intelligence. Answer ad hoc questions and interact with the information. For ad hoc reporting. It's one of the widely used reporting tool across different types of industries like manufacturing, retail, financial institutes, insurance sectors, oil and gas. It's one of the widely used reporting tool under SAP BOBJ platform, Web Intelligence. So this is also a designer tool. Once you design the query, so again we can design our document here by inserting different types of components. So there are so much of designing process also, okay, in order to design the reports as per the business requirement. So we can use different features, different components again available for different drill down options, different analysis options for grouping the data, for conditions, ranking, filter. OLAP analysis. So what is the purpose of OLAP analysis? OLAP analysis is an ad hoc reporting tool based on only OLAP application. This tool supports only OLAP application as a source. OLAP applications like SAP BW, and it supports third-party OLAP applications also like Hyperion Base, MSA, Microsoft SQL Server Analysis Services, and it supports HANA as well. Analysis session for OLAP. Dedicated ad hoc OLAP client for business users to analyze OLAP data and share it with other users. So the business users can use this tool, okay, and they can perform ad hoc analysis on OLAP applications. Like if a client is using SAP BW as an EDW, Enterprise Data Warehousing Application, they have 5 years of fiscal year data. So on top of historical data, they can perform ad hoc analysis for trend analysis, for forecasting also. Enable third-party OLAP applications, seamless interportability between designer and ad hoc client, and it supports fully HANA, full HANA support. So this is a business user tool, and this is also a designer tool, because as a business objects consultant, you can design analysis workspace. See? You can select any OLAP connection, that can be BACS connection, that can be HANA connection, to design your analysis workspace. The name of the tool in XI 3.1 is Voyager Workspace. The name of the tool in BA 4.0 is changed as Analysis Edition for OLAP. Voyager Workspace. It's also one of the business user tool. What is Voyager Workspace? Business Objects Analysis Edition for OLAP. Apart from this, SAP introduced two more new tools under Business Objects OLAP Analysis, BO Analysis. What are those two tools? First one is Analysis Edition for OLAP, which is enhancement to Voyager Workspace. The new tools are BO Analysis, Microsoft Excel, BO Analysis, Microsoft PowerPoint. These are the new two tools introduced by SAP in BA 4.0 platform, apart from Analysis Edition for OLAP. But what is the purpose of these tools? These tools to perform ad hoc analysis on top of OLAP applications. In your OLAP application, if you have historical data, on top of historical data, you can perform ad hoc analysis for better forecasting, for trend analysis. Because in OLAP applications, if a client is using OLAP application as a EDW, then we can perform the ad hoc analysis on historical data. So we don't, in this sandbox, maybe we did not install the tool, but this tool looks like similar to Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint. Here it is, yeah. So Analysis Edition for Microsoft Excel. You can see the new add-on analysis. These are, now you can insert your OLAP application. You can select your data source. It can be HANA Analytical View or BW BACS query, BEX query as a BW as a source. Same, one more client tool, that is Business Objects Analysis, Microsoft PowerPoint. You can see the new add-on. Business Objects Explorer. What is the purpose of Business Objects Explorer? Why we need the Business Objects Explorer is, it's a business object search engine. It's a business object search engine. To find out immediate answer to the business questions. Basically this tool is used by business user to search and explore the data in order to find out immediate answers to the business questions. It's a business user tool. At the same time, this is also a designer tool. Why it's a designer tool? In which perspective this is a designer tool? Now this is a business objects SAP BO BI Explorer to search and explore the data like Google search engine. Say business object search engine. So whenever we are performing the search and exploration, the search and exploration will be performed in a consistent data sets which contains the data known as information spaces. So information spaces consists of the data in the form of facets and the measures. So these information spaces, as a business objects consultant using Business Object Explorer only, you have to design this information space for a specific business function. It can be for sales, inventory, finance, accounts payable, accounts receivable. The information spaces can be designed on top of SAP HANA Analytical Views The information spaces can be designed on top of any UNX universe. The information space can be designed on top of BW accelerator, and the information space can be designed on top of spreadsheets which are exported to the CMS. Based on business requirements, using this tool, we are designing the information space. So this is also a designer tool. At the same time, it's also a business user tool. This tool can be launched from only BA Launchpad. This is also a web client tool. So in business objects, what are the web client tools? The tools can be launched from BA Launchpad, and these two are completely browser-based tools. Now you can see this is the Business Objects Explorer. Now, same like search engine, you will find one input field, so where we can search the information with corresponding keywords. Whenever I am searching the information, the search is performed in information spaces that are available in CMS, where the search is performed in available information spaces. So there are so many information spaces which consists of the New York data. That is the reason it's taking long time. Now, what are the information spaces listed over here? Who created this information spaces? Using which tools these information spaces are created? Using the same tool. Here we have one option. See, manage spaces. So if you click on manage spaces, so you can search in available information spaces. Using the same tool, I can create the information spaces. If you click on manage spaces, see, you can create based on HANA analytical views. All these are the HANA analytical views. Based on universes, based on spreadsheets. So these are the designer tools in SAP BOBA 4.0 platform. In BA 4.1, what is SAP BOBA 4.1? Equivalent to the tools, all the tools in BA 4.0 plus some new tools introduced by SAP. So what is a BA 4.0 equation? Tools in XI 3.1, but for every tool there are so many enhancements plus new tools. SAP BO BA 4.1, all the tools in BA 4.0 plus the new tools like SAP BO Design Studio, so SAP Lumira, in BA 4.1 there is one important designer tool is added. What is the important designer tool in BA 4.1? That is SAP Business Object Design Studio. This is a design studio. So what is the purpose of the design studio? The design studio is a premium alternative to the Bex Web Application Designer. Design studio for power users to create purpose-built web app analysis and planning applications. Customer and SAP delivered content. It supports fully mobile. So whatever the analytical application, dashboard reports we designed in Design Studio, those can be published then to desktop browsers, iPhones, iPads. SAP Business Object Design Studio enables application designer to create analysis applications and dashboards for browsers and mobile devices. At this point of time, it supports only two source systems, BW and SAP HANA. See, what is your target device? If suppose iPhone. You can add all these analytical components, basic components, container components to design your analytical application, to design your dashboard report. You can add the data sources. It supports only two source systems at this point of time. One is SAP HANA, second one is SAP BW. So just I enable the view. Now you can bind this data source to this component. What is the data source? I selected HANA Analytical View. Suppose you want to attend a WebEx meeting from your smartphone. Whenever you want to attend a WebEx meeting from the smartphone, so schedule, start and attend meetings right from your mobile device. So they will provide one QR code. This is called QR code. Get free mobile application by scanning the QR code with your smartphone. In the same way, in this Designer Studio also, now I can publish to the browser, say desktop browser, and I can generate the QR code. So send the mobile device to using the QR code. Just scan the code below with your mobile device to publish this report to your mobile device. Like this Design Studio is one of the premium alternative to Bex Web Application Designer, and it fully supports mobile, and it supports HANA as well as BW as the source systems. So if the proper training is provided for the business user can use Web Intelligence to design the ad hoc reports. So other like LiveOffice, if the business user wants the reports to be viewed in different MS Office products. So Azure Workspace, Dashboard Builder, the name of the tool is changed as BA Workspace. It's also one of the business user tool, BA Workspace. Then Data Manager tools. What are the Data Manager tools? The Data Manager tools are the tools to design the universe, the semantic layer. So what are the tools we'll use to design our semantic layer? The main tool to design the semantic layer is information design tool, this one. This is the information design tool. So these are Java Eclipse based tool. Using this tool, we can design the universes based on SAP. Based on SAP BW, we don't require the universe. Based on SAP HANA, we can design the universe. Based on HANA tables, HANA views, based on other non-SAP source systems also, we can design the universe. Apart from this tool, there is one more tool, that is Universe Designer tool. So we'll see the difference between these two tools, why SAP is continuing with this tool in BA 4.2 platform. So other major differences, enhancements in IDT when comparing with UDT, conversion process and all as a part of our course. So last, there are administrator tools. What are these administrator tools? The administrator tools are the tools used by BO administrators to perform various types of admin related activities like setting up complete client landscape, backup, recovery, user management, security. Central configuration manager for configuration purpose, lifecycle manager for transporting the object from one box to another box in the system landscape, central management console. So this is one of the main tools to centrally manage all admin related activities. So this is also a web-based tool, central management console. The repository diagnostic tool. Well, import wizard is also for transportation purpose. So we don't have this tool anymore in BA 4.1 or BA 4. Report conversion tool. If you want to convert DESKI reports to Webby reports, there is a designer tool called Desktop Intelligence. We don't have Desktop Intelligence in BA 4.2 anymore. So what are the tools that are obsolete in BA 4.2? The tools which end of lives in BA 4.2. One is Desktop Intelligence, which is a designer tool. Performance Manager, one of the business user tool. Import Wizard is one of the admin tool. So we have only LCM for the transportation. This is a Performance Manager, end of life. Okay. Web Desktop Intelligence, we don't have this tool anymore in BA 4.2. So these are a brief overview of BA 4.2 different tools and the product overview. So what are the tools we have under BA 4.2? What is the purpose of these tools? So in which, what type of requirement, what type of tool we can use in SAP BO, BA 4.0 and 4.1. So the last part of our session is questions. So if you guys have any questions, please raise your hand one by one so that we can discuss your question. Williams, Nagarjuna, Srini, Villain. You can raise your hand. There is a raise hand option in webinar so that I can unmute you for further discussion. So if you have any questions, if you need any, okay. Yes, Nagarjuna. Yeah, Nagarjuna, go ahead.
Hey, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, Nagarjuna.
Yeah, you are Sheikh, right?
Nagaraju, sorry, Nagaraju.
Yeah. So you are Sheikh, right?
Yes, Ilyas.
Yeah. I just want to know how much the training going to cost for SAP BO.
The training cost, okay, will give this information. Ravi will give this information, who is the course coordinator.
Okay.
Okay, if you have any technical questions, you can ask me. 1 minute. Ravi, can you hear? Ravi? Ravi, you can take this question later on.
Yeah, Elias, I can take this question. So Nagaraj, you can
Yeah.
give me my numbers 678 726 9795. I'm going to ping you in chat.
Any other question, Nagaraj?
Oh, that's it. I just want to know the price details.
Yes, Ravi will give the price details.
So I need to email him.
Ravi, can you pass your phone number to Mr. Nagaraju?
Yeah, I have his details. I got an email, so I'll call him later.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Any other question, gentlemen? Yes, Srini?
Can you hear me okay, Imtiaz?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So this BOBI, so how many days the whole course is going to take?
The whole course will take, if you are planning daily sessions, 1 month. Okay. And
Okay.
if you are planning weekend sessions, maybe 6 weeks.
So you have both the formats available, or you haven't decided yet?
We have both the formats available.
Okay. I think we can record the courses, right, while learning the material.
The course coordinator will record the session, and once the session is done, so he will share the recording with other students in the batch.
So are you basically personally, when it comes to your personal work, so are you working in business objects now, or are you working in some other area?
No, sir. I have been working in SAP since last 13 years. You missed the introduction part. So I started my career as a Java developer after completing my master's degree in computer applications. In 2000, I'm working as a SAP. In SAP ABAP, first I started working in ABAP with SD, MM, FI modules. From 2003, I'm working as a business BW consultant. From 2008 onwards, I'm working as a BW business affairs consultant. Total, I have 5.5 years of experience in business objects. Total, okay, 10 plus years of experience in the data warehousing.
Okay, so out of curiosity, where are you located right now?
I'm located in Toronto, Canada, but I will do
Okay.
consulting in US and Canada. I'm a citizen of Canada and I have green card to US.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good to know. And will you give any help for the certification also?
Definitely. So we have certifications in SAP BOBA. We have certification for web intelligence. We have certification for crystal reports. Okay, we have a certification with BW integration for BW consultants. So I would recommend you to go for BOBA, Webby or crystal reports. If you are a BW consultant, you can go for BW BO integration certification also. So what is your background, Srini?
Actually, basically, I'm a Java.NET developer right now, and I just want to newly enter into this area, and
Okay.
I kind of learned some fundamentals in HANA and BW, but I never worked in ERP area at all. So what do you suggest for a guy like me who is just wanting to enter in this area? But what I learned from my friends and everybody is going to HANA and BODS in the beginning and in that area might be a good idea. But at the same time, I want to learn BOBA as well. So what do you suggest?
Okay. See here, if you want to concentrate on HANA side, to tell you the truth, HANA does not work alone. What is the product strategy of HANA at this point of time is HANA can be used as a data mart. HANA can be used as a data mart in the sense HANA as a secondary DB, HANA in a sidecar approach, we can load the data from different SAP and non-SAP source system to SAP HANA. That comes under data provisioning part. In data provisioning, we can use BODS in ETL based approach, SLT in real-time replication. Then we'll design the information models. Then we'll start reporting SAP BOBI. So on top of HANA, only certified reporting tools are SAP BOBI 4.0. So what is the product strategy of HANA at this point of time is the HANA the client can use as a data mart. So whenever you want to focus HANA in this area, though you are a technical consultant, you are a technical guy, there are some technical areas also in SAP HANA. Like you can go ABAP with SAP HANA. Really, if you are interested in the coding part, well, you said like coding is not my cup of tea. I have been doing coding since a while. I want to switch my area. I want to switch my career. Okay, in that case, if you want more in functional side of SAP HANA, then you can focus on HANA as a data mart. HANA as a data mart means loading the data from different SAP and non-SAP source system to SAP HANA, data provisioning, modeling, reporting using SAP BO, BA 4.0 and 4.1 tools. See, on top of SAP HANA, only certified reporting tools are SAP BOBJ 4.0 and the new tools given by SAP in BA 4.1. Apart from this, from support factory, HANA will support as a database layer to BW 7.3. HANA can be used as a data mart. At the same time, HANA can be used as a database layer to BW 7.3. If you are already PW consultant, then you can select this area, BW with HANA. Now you are new to this one, but your final goal is you want to start career in SAP HANA. So if you want to start career in SAP HANA, if you know only HANA, it does not work. Maybe you have a combination with SAP HANA. BOBA with SAP HANA, job market wise very good. BOBW with HANA, okay, job market wise very good. In BOBA with SAP HANA, reporting with SAP HANA, see, on top of SAP HANA we'll use only BOBA reporting tools. Only certified reporting tools on top of SAP HANA are SAP BOBA 4.0 and 4.1. So this is the evergreen area. Reporting is required for every type of client. So HANA with reporting is also very good. Okay, BODS with reporting. Okay, BW with HANA. All these are the areas where you can focus for the jobs in SAP HANA. So to tell you the truth, if you know only this part of HANA, we don't have much jobs. Okay, but the jobs with HANA with a combination of other tools, because whenever a client is using HANA as a data mart, now this is a project going on at client side. So what type of resource required by a client? A resource who need, okay, capable of doing the data provisioning, modeling, reporting using SAP BOBI. So if you go to the requirements where client is implementing HANA as a data mart, they required a HANA resource with BOBA, with BODS, some okay, modeling knowledge. At the same time, a project is going on with the client side with HANA with BW also. In that case, the client required BW with SAP HANA. Okay, BW consultants with SAP HANA. So whenever the BW is installed on top of HANA, what is the complete architecture of the tool? Architecture of BW. What are in-memory optimized DS4s, in-memory optimized cubes, how this will work? Okay, what is the composite providers? How to import the BW models into SAP HANA? So how to publish? Okay, how to consume the HANA information models in BW by creating the composite providers, transit providers. Like this, you need to have specific area where you want to focus, because to tell you the truth, HANA is very, very vast. So we have HANA with TCC where we can have so many jobs with HANA with ABAP, HANA with BOBI, HANA with BODS, HANA with BW. So these are the various combinations in which the jobs are available in SAP HANA. Suppose if you want to focus on SAP HANA with BOBI, so first go for SAP BOBI business objects reporting, this training, complete this training, then go for SAP HANA training. Then that is your primary focus. So in SAP HANA training, if okay, they will anyone okay in any training facility they will cover the data provisioning. You have good knowledge of data provisioning. Okay, they will cover some part of reporting. Okay, maybe in 5-6 hours. Whatever they are covering the reporting in 5-6 hours in HANA training, that is not sufficient to work in a real-time projects. So you need to know each and every tool in depth. Okay, all the features of the tools to design a report, a complex report. So let me show you. This is one of my project report. SAP BOBA project for a client in Columbus. So what is this report? The report is customer backlog summary report. Whenever look at this requirement, so we are extracting the data from SAP ECC okay to SAP HANA, then based on SAP HANA the customer is building a report. So whenever we require such a complex report, just if you attend SAP HANA training, whatever they are teaching in 4 or 5 hours, that is not sufficient to go through to design this such a type of complex reports for year to date, month to date calculations. For see, so you need a proper SAP BOBA training to target SAP BOBA with SAP HANA jobs. So in that case, if you are focus on that area, first complete SAP BOBA training, go for SAP HANA. Well, if you want to focus on BW with SAP HANA, first go for BW training, then HANA. So like this, how the jobs are available in SAP HANA. Yeah, it makes sense, right, Srini?
Yeah, thanks for the detailed explanation. And so, how many batches you taught so far this BI?
Sir, I
The
have
BOBA?
total, okay, 14 years of experience.
No, I'm talking about the batches you taught this course.
SAP BOBA.
Uh-huh.
Since last 6 years, I'm teaching SAP BOBA. So I will provide the training for very big consulting companies in US, in Canada, in Switzerland, online training. Okay. So go to YouTube, search with my name, you'll find so many videos.
Okay.
Okay.
I know, just asking, nothing, just for the information purpose only.
Now, see, by the time I have given the demo, you came to know, okay, what is my expertise, with which knowledge I delivered the demo, right? So you can came to a conclusion, what type of consultant is giving this, or experienced consultant, or just trained consultant, or a consultant without any experience. So after going through the demo, so just you can judge a consultant. So you can, okay, you have a small conclusion in your mind, what type of consultant delivered this demo.
Yeah, that's exactly. I have that. You are an excellent speaker and you are giving a lot of information, and the way you are drawing all the charts and everything is very, very fluent and experienced. So I already got that point, but just out of curiosity, I just asked that question.
I'm teaching BW since last 10 years in North America, US and Canada, and BOBI I'm teaching since last 5 years, and I taught XI 3.0 version, XI 3.1, BA 4.0, BA 4.1, and since last year and a half I'm teaching HANA batches as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, that's all I have. Thank you.
That is the reason I prepared this course with by covering, see, SAP BOBA with BW 7.4 and HANA. So we'll be covering BW as a source as well as HANA as a source.
Okay.
Along with non-SAP source systems.
So you will be teaching the same course again after some time, right? With the same guys?
Yeah, we have the batches. Okay.
Yeah, batches going on. Okay.
Yeah, batches.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Well, if you have any other questions, please go ahead, folks, before winding up the session. Yeah, then I will wind up this session here. Thanks for attending this session. I appreciate everyone's time. Have a good night, folks. Ravi, you want to talk to the attendees?
No issues. Okay. Thank you, Elias.
Okay, no problem. You're most welcome.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye. The